What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another movie review. Today we are talking about a 20-year-old 2004's Van Helsing. Van Helsing. You can say it more and more Transylvanian. Van Helsing. No, it's Van Helsing. Yeah. No. But we all love Hugh Jackman, and this is the role where Hugh Jackman had that luscious, long, flowing hair and the cowboy Undertaker hat. But yeah, this one's kicking off my. I felt like getting into the vibe of spooky season, Halloween season, a little bit early this year. It's only September 5th when I'm recording this. So I watched this last night, September 4th. So I'm starting early. But, I feel like it's that time of year. It's that vibe, it feels right. This is from director SOMMERS, the guy that did the two Mummy movies with Brendan Fraser, the G.I. Joe movie with Channing Tatum, a movie called Deep Rising, Odd Thomas, Huck Finn, that might be a live-action Huckleberry Finn. I haven't seen these films. He also did The Jungle Book back in the day. This is 1994's Jungle Book, so I doubt many of you have seen that. But starring Hugh Jackman and Kate Beckinsale and Richard Roxburgh, that is, being Dracula. And then there's also David Wenham as Carl, and I actually really loved his character in this. He's quite funny, and every time he says something, you're like, oh, he is funny. He had some levity to this movie, much needed levity. But this is the classic Halloween type of movie, There's vampires, there's werewolves, there's a Frankenstein's monster, literally, not even figuratively. Straight up Frankenstein and Frankenstein's monster starts this movie. I loved the lore of the 450 years Dracula's been alive, that type of thing. Honestly, this movie could have been even better, right? If they went further into the lore of Dracula and the lore behind whoever this Van Helsing character is, because Dracula at one point is calling him Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel, maybe? I don't know. But either way, I would have watched Van Helsing too, to be honest. In the way that this ends, it ends hey, maybe this could be a second movie, but I'm not sure how this did in the box office 20 years ago. Let's check, shall we? Ooh, actually didn't do so bad. It had a budget of 160 to 170 mil, which does seem quite a lot for 2004, but at the same time it made $300.2 million worldwide, so not that bad actually. But it had generally negative reviews, but mostly probably is that because the CGI and stuff doesn't look that good. But coming back 20 years later and watching it, it just kind of feels nostalgic. You're watching it and you're like, yeah, this is still kind of dope. I'm still kind of into it. It didn't take me out of it ooh, look how bad that looks. It looked bad in 04, so it's one of those things. I was just like, yeah, it's cool. At one point, Hugh Jackman gets turned into a werewolf. Spoilers for a 20-year-old movie. But maybe that's not a spoiler. Maybe that's something for someone that hasn't seen the movie. Maybe that's oh, Hugh Jackman werewolf? Fighting vampires? Maybe I'll have to check this out, And I like to do these movie reviews, and I hope I don't discourage anyone from watching these movies, because I like to give my thoughts, my opinion, my score out of 5 or 10 stars. But really what I'm trying to do is just spread to people what I'm interested in, what I've been talking about, what I've been watching, and talk about things I like about the things I watch and things I see. But at the same time, I want people that have seen the movie to come and engage and talk and build a community of people that can talk about movies and, share things that they liked about the things that they watched. Share movie recommendations. Oh, if you like this, maybe you'll like this other one. I love a movie recommendation. Throw those down in the comment section below. But my main goal with these movie reviews is maybe for a person that hasn't seen the movie, stumbles across my page and they like my content and they like me, So then they're like, hey, I haven't seen this movie, but I clicked on his video to support the channel anyways. And then during the review, you know, hopefully I don't try and spoil it, you know, entirely for you. Maybe I talk about some spoiler things, but maybe you're like me or like my other buddy Langone, where spoilers don't necessarily ruin the thing for you, and you go, I heard a spoiler, but at the same time, maybe that spoiler gives you that extra little piece of information about that project that takes you off the fence. Maybe you're on the fence going, I don't know if I want to see that. The trailer doesn't look that good. Maybe I'll put it off. And you keep putting off a movie, and then finally you see a review come out, and you're like, let me see what Big Cam thinks of it. And then you see my review, and you go, Hugh Jackman Werewolf. Maybe I will check that out. And then you check it out, and you go, wow, I liked it. And then you come back and comment, yo, I checked this out because I watched it on your channel. You know, like I've gotten that a few times. And, you know, to all the positive commenters out there, I love you. Every now and again, some bad apples squeak in, and you gotta block them and kick them to the curb, because a couple weeks ago, one guy was being mean to another guy in the comment section, saying his opinion was right and the other guy's was wrong. And I'm like, listen, that's not how opinions work. I don't know. Like, you can say your opinion's shit, and that's still your opinion, but, you know, you can't go, my taste is good, your taste is bad. You're a 4th grader, and no one cares to have that anywhere near them. So you can go have good taste by yourself, and me and everyone else will talk about what we think's going on. But yeah, so entering spooky season here. I need some recommendations here for the next month or so, all the way to Halloween time. So almost 2 months until spooky season's over, and then we enter into November, which is a little bit of Thanksgiving movies, and then Christmas time, of course, we're gonna have some Christmas movies. But I'm in a mood right now. I got my werewolf shirt on, I got my fucking Van Helsing on the mind, so tonight I need to watch another movie. Drop some comments down below on what I should watch and what should be the next horror or spooky, or, you know, just this type of realm vibe to a movie. But revisiting it after all these years, I still enjoyed it. I give this movie 3.5 out of 5 stars, about a 7 out of 10. Really, still just Hugh Jackman. You know, if you put him in anything, I'm gonna be in. And then, you know, put a little bit of a love interest with fucking Kate Beckinsale. Dope. Add a werewolf or two, you're like, all right, I'm in. Add Dracula. Not the biggest of vampires, guys, but hey, if a werewolf gets to kill a vampire, I'm in. You know, like, shout out Twilight. No. Twilight, the vampires win, unfortunately. Team Jacob. But my name is Big Cam. If you guys made it this far in the video, I really appreciate you guys. Like I said, drop your comments down below, your movie recommendations. If you'd like to follow me on my other social medias or see my other movie reviews on my Letterboxd, link down in the description below. Big Cam, 2 G's in the Big, pretty much anywhere you can find me. Go follow my other social medias if you want to see me tweet or post some weird shit. And if you want to support, I'd greatly appreciate. Subscribe, like, hit that bell so you don't miss future movie reviews. And I will see you beautiful people in the next one. Peace.